Hey kids, it's Mr. Fly here, hope you're well. Now I've been lucky enough to have borrowed this Triumph Street Triple RS from the nice guys at the Triumph factory the last couple of weeks. Got to know the bike really well, so if you stick around and stay tuned for the next couple of minutes, I'll tell you the top 5 things that I love about the 2017 Triumph Street Triple RS. So it's actually quite hard to kind of rank my top 5 favourite things about this bike, because there is an awful lot to like the Street Triple 4. So I've sort of cheated a little bit in this list, in that some of the items I've got are really two things. So at number 5 on my list, I can give you a quick demonstration. It's this triple engine and the sound it makes. So there you go, it is sort of two things. Triumph are just masters at the triple engine, of course, and on this particular bike they've done a great job. Hello, sir. In that it's really smooth. I mean, it's always been smooth, the triple engine, by its nature. But I don't know what the boffins at Triumph have done with the internals of this engine, but it feels silky smooth, much smoother than the triples I've ridden before. So really nice engine, loads of poke. Obviously it's a little bit bigger than the outgoing Street Triple, and you can feel that it's a little bit more pokey. I think it's not by pokey in the UK, that means good, by the way, more strong. I know that in the US it possibly means the opposite, but you can feel that there is extra power there, and it's delivered in such a smooth way. It's lovely, and it's got that, it's accompanied with that brilliant sound. I think with an aftermarket exhaust as well it would sound even better, but even with the standard exhaust it sounds great to me. So number 5 on my list is the amazing triple engine and the sound it makes, something that I've always loved about Triumph bikes. I think their triple engine range of bikes are just are all great. So to number 4 then on my list of the top 5 things that I love about the brand new Triumph Street Triple RS. And number 4 on my list is something that is one of the massive changes about the bike over the outgoing model, and that is the electronics package on this machine. And by which I don't just mean the electronics package that comes with the ride-by-wire throttle, the riding modes and things like that, but also the TFT screen that you can see here. I think all new bikes we're going to be seeing with TFT screens, they can't be expensive to make, and they just, you know, are an obvious thing for bike manufacturers to add, because they look so darn cool and they're so configurable. You can do so much with them. I just think you know, we're going to be seeing a lot more of those over the next few years, of course. And the Triumph one is very nicely done. I'm going to do a separate video on just how, you know, the features and functions of the TFT screen. But I've got this on the moment set on what's called Style 2, which I quite like, that gives the speedo in the middle and the rev counter on the outside, and it's just a nice clear presentation. Looks good. I guess the only downside with the screen is it's a little bit shiny, and therefore if you've got the sun behind you, you can get a bit of glare on it, which isn't so good. But that's a small point, because overall, where's this truck going? I'll go the opposite way. Overall, it's a really nice screen, and compared to the you know, the outgoing dial, you know, it's an improvement. But of course the electronics on this bike aren't just about the TFT screen. They're also about all the safety features that this bike gives you now, in terms of things like ABS, traction control, which is switchable on this machine. You can turn them off. Now I know the outgoing Street Triple had ABS and traction control, but the older machines, thank you sir, like my old 2012 Street Triple didn't have that. So for me it's a novelty on this bike. It's very unobtrusive, you wouldn't know it's there, but it's there if you need it. And then new for this bike are the riding modes. Now they're displayed up in the top corner of the screen. I've got this one in, I think they call it race mode. It's basically the full power balls out mode. But so you've got 5 riding modes on this bike now. You didn't have those before, so that's another plus point. Of course, you've got the ride-by-wire throttle that just feels lovely. The fueling feels great, and in this balls out mode, then it's got a very sharp throttle. And if you go down to rain mode and so on, obviously it softens that up. So the electronics package really nice on this bike. So that makes number 4 on my top 5 things I love about this bike is the electronics package. Triumph have really thrown everything at this bike, considering it's a bike that costs less than 10,000 quid. You know, it really has got some premium stuff on this machine. Well done, Triumph. So to number 3 then on my list of the top 5 things that I love about the Triumph Street Triple RS. Now this next item isn't something that's peculiar to the Triumph Street Triple. It is peculiar to the RS, the lower models in the range, if I can put it that way, don't have this as standard, but you can certainly get it as an option. And I shall demonstrate this feature. It's the tremendous Triumph quick shifter that comes as standard on the RS model, as I say. It really works lovely. I'm used to the quick shifter from other bikes that I ride, and some of them work well, some of them not so well. I have to say this Triumph one works a treat. And on performance bikes, I just don't know why all manufacturers don't give you a quick shifter as standard, because it really does up the enjoyment. I mean, they are a toy, you don't need them unless you're going to be doing you know, track days and you care about every millisecond of your time. They really are just a plaything. But for getting away quickly at lights and just giving you one less thing to think about when you want to make a quick overtake, then I think the quick shifter is a brilliant addition. So that makes number 3 on my list, the Triumph quick shifter. So to number 2 on my list of the top 5 things that I love about the 2017 Triumph Street Triple RS. And it's something that the Street Triple has always been known for. This isn't new for this incarnation, but it's something that makes the bike great. And that is its lightweight. It's 166 kilograms dry, so I guess about 180 kilograms wet. And that is a light bike. And for me, light bikes always win over heavy machines. They're just confidence inspiring. It helps with the handling, it helps with the moving the thing around on the driveway. It just helps when you come to a stop at a traffic light or a junction, because you don't feel like you're going to drop it. So it makes the bike very accessible for even fairly new riders, although I wouldn't recommend the Street Triple RS for a brand new rider. Too powerful, I think. But certainly from a riding pleasure point of view, it's amazing lightweight, really does add to the enjoyment of the bike. So number 2 on my top 5 list, lightweight of the Triumph Street Triple, 166 kilograms dry. Well done, Triumph. Okay, so it's time to get to the top spot on my list. Now, it's quite difficult, as I say, to kind of rank your favourite things in you know, top 5 order, because there's so much about this bike to like. So I've cheated a little bit on number 1 again on the list, but you'll see why I've kind of lumped these 2 items together. So cue the drum roll, because number 1 on my list of the top 5 things that I love about the Triumph Street Triple RS is its suspension and therefore the handling. It's just incredible what difference this bike is over the outgoing model in terms of the way it feels when you ride it. Now, it's got top spec suspension on this. It's got the Showa big piston upside down forks on the front, fully adjustable, and on the rear it's got that specially made Öhlins unit, and it really does work well. As soon as you get on the bike, you realise how plush it feels compared to the outgoing model. It's almost soft at slow speed, but once you start to wind it up or flick it around, you can really feel the tyres biting into the tarmac and the grip, and you absolutely know what the wheels are doing all the time. Now, I'm no, thank you sir, I'm no riding god, thank you, but even I can tell that this bike handles fantastically well. And when you push it round a corner and you just feel the tyres digging in, it's just so confidence inspiring. Really great job on the handling on this bike. The Triumph Street Triple's always been known as a good handling bike, but this is in a different league compared to the old model. So there we have it. That's number 1 on my list, is the superb new suspension and the handling on the Triumph Street Triple RS. So there we have it, folks. That's my top 5 list of the things I love about the Triumph Street Triple RS. Lovely little bike. As you've gathered, I love the little machine. It's really nice. Not too much to not like about it, but not everything is perfect on the bike, I have to say. So stick around, stay tuned to the channel, because in the next few days I'm going to be doing my long-term review of the bike and what the bike is like to live with. And in that, not only am I going to talk about some of the good things, but also some of the things I've discovered about the bike that I don't like so much. So that might be worth watching if you're in the market for one of these. But in the meantime, I hope you found that video of interest, and I look forward to speaking to you next time. Until then, this has been the Mr. Flyer. Cheerio. Oh, cyclists.